Hi there and welcome to episode 37 of our Prison Architect Let's Play series. Decided to start this very quickly because I wanted to show you how long it actually takes for the prison to initialize now it's this big. So you can see that the number of prisoners there, or the capacity, is increasing. The water is slowly flowing to all these toilets, which just looks amazing. And now I'd say the prison is all initialized. So it does take a good few seconds for the prison to actually get up to speed. So what have we got waiting outside then? We've got 5 trucks, mostly full of ingredients and a couple of trees. And the workmen are all still quite busy finishing off these showers and stuff. Oh, that part of the cell block is still done, is already done now. Just built a few extra laundry baskets in each one of the laundry rooms. And then, so I bought a few laundry baskets for this one and this one. And then scrolled up. Oh god, that workshop's getting a bit full of wood now. Scrolled up, built a few for this one, and then had a look in this laundry room. And this laundry room here seems to be where laundry baskets go to die. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 laundry baskets in this one laundry room here. So that's interesting choice. Same with the cleaning cupboards as well, really. We've got one big cleaning cupboard here with actual bleach in it. The other 3 cleaning cupboards, they don't have anything in them at all. So it's a little bit annoying the way that they handle multiple of the same room. But yeah, maybe in the next patch they'll actually do something about that. Anyway, what are we going to be doing this episode? Well, we're going to finish off this cell block, hopefully, and also look to the road. And maybe put some gates on the road, so obviously all the garbage trucks, all the delivery trucks stop around here, so maybe put a gate on here and maybe another gate a little bit up the road somewhere like that or something. I'm not sure at the moment, but want to start thinking about this outside bit, and then maybe we could actually start thinking about doing something outside of the prison. If we bought an area of land like that, we could maybe have this area would be our maximum security area, and then we could have another area over here for maybe minimum security, something like that. I'm not sure at the moment, but yeah, hope you enjoy it. There's one place left to search. I'm just looking for it at the moment, and there it is. The guard is stuck on the door, so let's just try and grab him, move him out the way, and a different guard will also get stuck on the door, and finally search the toilet. And nothing is found, which is great. So they, the shakedowns aren't picking that much up since we installed these metal detectors, which is really good. Our light storage is finally starting to dwindle. We've only got a handful of lights left in our storage rooms now, because we have nearly finished our cell block D. This is so I've laid out the end cells because they are the most awkward to lay out with the drains there and everything, and then it's just a case of cloning the rest of it, and yeah, we'll soon have, how many capacities is this going to give us? Something like, what's it going to be? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, probably around 640 cells altogether. So 640 capacity. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big prison. So about deconstruction is coming to an end. Got a little bit of a cash injection here because found out that it's very easy to very quickly sell all of these stacks of wood. You can just very quickly go to, where is it, objects, sell object, and just drag along like that. And there's an immediate 1.5 grand. So yeah, that's really quick. I thought that doing that might have sold some of these tools, but so I haven't actually done that before. But that was really good. I like that. It was just very satisfying to just drag along there and suddenly get $30,000 in the bank. But yeah, we've got hygiene is getting sorted now. I think that our prisoners are oversleeping a little bit because it sits there at 0 for about an hour, maybe 2 hours in the morning. So we might give them 1 hour less sleep time and 1 hour extra time to do something else. Maybe let's have a quick look at the regime. Maybe free time. Maybe an extra hour of free time in the morning or in the evening. Or what we could do is change some of this free time to yard time and have everyone running around outside for just an hour. But I think that we need to shift everything up a little bit again because I don't want... Although I suppose we could have people going to bed at midnight. midnight through till 7 AM. That's sleeping time, and then, yeah, why don't we try that? So we'll go free time there, yard time there. So that'll give everyone an hour of free time to do whatever they want, and then now we're running around in the yard, having a chat to each other, and then another hour of free time before bed. May actually, at some point, change something to have an extra hour of work time. That could be good, because if we had an extra hour of work time there, we'd be able to fit in... Yeah, let's do that. If we have an extra hour of work time here, and just free time in the middle there, we'll actually be able to fit in a second program for the classes, because these classes take 3 hours. So if we can start, there we go. So where is it now? General Education Qualification. We can now start a General Education Qualification, and that'll run from 4 till 7 PM. So that should be quite cool. Danger level's increasing, with a little exclamation mark there. I wonder why that is. It's hygiene, but people seem to be sorting themselves out. I think they've just got up in the morning, so they had the shower time, but obviously not all of them decided they wanted showers. So I suppose now they're actually doing that. So they're sorting the hygiene out, and it'll be breakfast time any second now, I imagine. Eat time, 9 o'clock. So everyone's going to be filing into the canteen. I love this now that we've got all 4 of our cell blocks sorted. Everyone is filing in through each one of the doors there, and that looks really cool, the way they come in from every single angle now. So I'm liking that. So since we sold all of that wood, looks like our workshops are actually back in working order again. We're producing a whole load of license plates. How much of these do they actually come to? So if we were to sell that, that's only 230 for a stack of license plates. So it's a lot more profitable to make wood, or to have, you know, a forestry at the front of your prison. But yeah, everything's working a lot better now in the workshops. We've actually got people working instead of just standing around. And in an effort to improve quality of life for our prisoners, as always, put 10 sets of weights benches outside and 10 sets of phone booths outside every single cell block now. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40 weights benches and 40 phone booths outside each cell block, all surrounded by lights. So it looks all very nice, and whenever a prisoner wants to... Oh, he's being searched. Don't know why he's being searched. So whenever a prisoner wants to get in touch with their family, they can go ahead, use one of the many phone booths around the area, have a bit of a weights lift, and in each one of the cell blocks as well, there's a couple of bookcases too. A couple of bookshelves. So there's 2 in that one, and 2 in that one, and again over here. One thing I did notice though is the actual corridors in these older cells are wider than the ones in the newer cell blocks. So that must have been a bit of a mistake that I just didn't actually realise. So, whoops, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, so it's 3 in the morning of day 93 at the moment, and all of our prisoners are fully satisfied with the amount of sleep they're getting. I think we may need to cut back another hour of sleep, actually. Let's have a quick look at our regime, because we gave them an hour of yard time in the middle of that free time gap there, and put an extra hour of work time in there, but they're still getting far too much sleep. So potentially we could take another hour off the sleep, and... Oh, we're auto-saving, so give me my regime back. So potentially we could have another hour off the sleep there in the morning, have them waking up at 6 in the morning, give them just 6 hours sleep, because you know, if they're fully satisfied with sleep and it's only 4 AM, then taking another hour off shouldn't do that much damage. If we can do that, and then we'll have shower, free time, eat time, then 4 hours of work time, an hour of free time, and then another 4 hours of work time, followed by the usual stuff at the end here, then that might be a lot better. But in fact, let's do it now. We've got a little bit of time. Shower, free time, eat time, work time there, and some free time in the middle of the work time to break that up a little bit. So hopefully I've done that with enough time to spare before eat time so that the cooks can actually get everything sorted. The one thing we do need to do is go to programs and reschedule all programs, and that gets everything sat in the right place, ready for the next day. So wow, there's no one interested in workshop safety induction at the moment. 259 have finished, 177 have passed that. Carpentry apprenticeship, we've still got 10 people interested there. No one's interested in kitchen safety and hygiene. 72 people interested in the foundation education program, so that's doing pretty well. There's a lot of interest for that. General education qualification, no one's interested, no one's finished, and no one's passed. So that's not ideal. But behavioural therapy, in fact, behavioural therapy seems like everyone's done. So we could potentially get rid of a few of these. So let's stop that one, that one. Let's have 2 per hour now instead of having 4 per hour, because they cost quite a bit of money. So that should bring our costs down a little bit, and yeah, quite happy with all that stuff. Okay, we now have road gates. 1 in, 1 out, and it's working alright. In the morning when we have lots of ingredients deliveries, they tend to get a bit clogged up behind the gate, and then there's a little bit of a bug where if someone's waiting about here, just where this guard is patrolling now, and someone else is coming in just behind them, they'll go slightly through the gate, and then the gate will close, so the gate's kind of closed on the bonnet of the truck. But other than that, it's working perfectly fine, and we are actually, the prisoners are now allowed to go out into this section, so if they want to deliver some exports, for example, they can do that, and there's no issue. So it works a little bit better from that perspective, and we also have guards patrolling inside and outside these gates here. So let's just have a quick look at the deployment tab. If we go to the guard patrols, there's 1 guard patrolling there, 1 guard patrolling there, and then another 2 guards patrolling up here by this gate. So it's all working pretty well. I'm not sure if this guard is patrolling. Yeah, no, he's not anymore. I don't think that we set that around the back of these gates. But anyway, we have patrols running on those gates, and yeah, we're all doing pretty damn well at the moment. All those patrols are all still in the same place, and they're working fine. Might actually get rid of these patrols because we don't need that many guards patrolling that area there. So let's get rid of those. We'll keep a guard there, because that's always good to have. We'll keep those 6 guards there as well. And I think that's about it, actually. How about the deployments for the guards? So we've got basically 1 in every section of the prison of each cell block, and we've got 4 in the canteen, 2 in the kitchen, 1 in each workshop, the common room, and that corridor there. 1 in the classroom, 1 in the holding cell, a few in each one of those corridors. We've got 2 in this area, but I think we can bring that down to 1 to free up one of our guards. So at the moment we've got 10 to 15 free guards, and the rest are either patrolling, deployed somewhere, or having a bit of a rest, or in the security room. So we've not got that many free guards, but the guards that we do have, they're all dotted around, all spread out quite nicely, so if there are any issues then they can get right on that, and we won't have any incidents where there may be a fight occurring in one part of the prison that there aren't any guards in to sort out. So from that perspective, everything is all looking pretty damn good. Always trying to improve the quality of life of our inmates here. The corridors in each one of the cell blocks has been turned into a common room, and we've put a load of TVs and bookshelves lining the walls of these common rooms. So now we have, I think it was, what is it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 TVs per cell block, so that's 30 times 4, 120 new TVs, and then 4 times 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 times 4, which is nearly 100 bookshelves as well. So we've got loads and loads of entertainment stuff now for all of our inmates, so in any little bit of free time that they may have, which is pretty much most of the time, they've got loads of free time at the moment, 4 hours worth of free time, and if they don't have an actual job to go to, in this case, you know, laundry room, cleaning room, that sort of thing, then they'll be, you know, there's plenty and plenty of TVs and bookshelves for them to indulge themselves with. The reason I did this was because saw lots of people using the weights benches and the phone booth, that was fine, but then when it came to TVs, there was only actually these 10 TVs in the common room and these 12 TVs in the canteen area, and when I was looking, there was maybe 10 people in the weights benches, 10 people in the phone booths, but then every single one of these TVs was being used. So I thought, you know what, let's just bite the bullet, buy a bunch of TVs, buy a bunch of bookshelves, and then we won't have any more entertainment issues whatsoever. So hopefully the prisoners will love me for this. So we're just reaching 5 o'clock in the morning now on day 94, and once again sleep is absolutely sorted. So we don't need this much sleep. Let's have a quick look at the regime. we could potentially get rid of another hour's worth of sleep there and just have them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours sleep. Maybe it's cutting it a bit fine, but we may be able to pull it off. We could have 5 hours sleep, then shower, free time, because at the moment, in terms of the needs, everyone is feeling really dirty for some reason. So everyone is feeling absolutely filthy, and the hygiene issue is just getting worse as they spend more time in bed. So if we wake them up another hour early and have them showering, then that may sort that sort of thing out. In fact, let's try it now. Let's just get everyone up. Time to shower, guys. Come on. Chop chop. And hopefully that will sort things out. And, well, we're a bit late now to actually change the regime and bring everything a little bit further upwards. But maybe tomorrow we'll actually move everything up. Depends on how much sleep they all get tomorrow night. If tomorrow night... Oh, hello. There's a guard shouting for help down there. There's an injured prisoner. So there's been a bit of a fight. Mainly because they are, like I said, they are dirty. They're feeling dirty. But that's all being sorted now. And maybe tomorrow, if they get enough sleep tomorrow night with just this 5 hours, then we can look at actually readjusting the regime to accommodate that a little bit better, and maybe give them 2 hours worth of free time in the morning, and then 2 hours of eat time and that sort of thing. But we'll have to see, because 5 hours sleep, I wouldn't be happy with 5 hours sleep a night. This is quite cool. You can select all of your guards at exactly the same time by dragging. It lags out a bit when you do it. Check this out. So you can select that many. It's starting to lag, starting a little bit more lag, and then suddenly 0 frames per second. There we go. Marked all of the guards. So that's all of our guards, and that's where they're positioned throughout the prison. So we've got a fair few in the gaps between the canteen and the cell blocks. We've got one in each area of each cell block, and a fair few in the entrance area. We don't need that many in the entrance area, so we may redirect some of those to be towards the canteen a bit, because whenever we've had fights before, they've always broken out in these sorts of areas. When it comes to eat time and they're all a little bit hungry, the fights tend to happen around the metal detectors. So we may get a few of the guards out of this area here. And in fact, a couple of these guards are stuck, so maybe that's the issue. Let's move those guards that way. Yeah, that was a little bit of an issue, but that's sorted now. So where can we redeploy guards to? I mean, we've got no guard patrols around here. In fact, let's get rid of one of these guard patrols. We'll just have guards patrolling the outside there, so that frees up 2 guards. And let's get rid of the guard in this area here. We don't need a guard there anymore. We can still do with one in visitation, one in the holding cell, and this guard here is definitely necessary for opening and closing doors. But yeah, I think that'll do nicely for now. There's 2 benches full of wood here, so check out how satisfying this is when we sell them all. How much is that? 16,000 plus another 16,000. That's 34,000 in 2 fell swoops. That's so satisfying to do that. You've got to do it every now and again to free up work for the rest of the prisoners, or else they just kind of stand there doing not a lot. And as you can see, there's loads of stuff just kind of overlapping at the moment. There's either wood or, or what are license plates blank, just kind of overlapping and flashing and glitching in and out of each other. So every now and again, yeah, you've got to sell all this stuff, and we're sat there at $146,000 at the moment. So a fair amount of cash. Our general education class is in progress at the moment. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in there. Oh, I could have looked at this really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. All learning about general education, so that's really cool. I wonder if there's a grant, actually, that talks about education. So we've got Education Reform Programme. Unlock education, build a classroom, build 20 school desks, have 15 prisoners pass the foundation education course, and have 5 prisoners pass the general education course. Let's go and take that out, and we just have the 5 prisoners outstanding for the general education course now. So I wonder how many of them have actually passed it. So where are you, general education? It doesn't actually tell me, which is odd. That's weird. Normally it tells me right there. Like you've got here, 45 interested, 40 finished, and 25 passed, but it doesn't have anything there for the general education. That's strange. It must be bugged out. But yeah, well, we've got the grant now at least, and we should get 40 grand when, I guess, when people actually finish the general education qualification. Here we go with another autosave. So we've got an exclamation mark there. Danger level is low and rising at the moment, so I wonder why that is. Food issues, I think. But it is eat time now, so everyone is starting to file into the canteen and get their food, so hopefully this will start decreasing quite rapidly. But it still says the danger is increasing at the moment. Okay, there we go, danger level is decreasing now. I guess it was just people waiting in line to get their trays for their food. There we go, the needs for food are all but gone now, just a few, maybe 10 prisoners with medium complaints for food, but people are still eating at the moment, so hopefully they'll all go away. And comfort is getting a little bit better now, and sleep is all sat there on medium. I guess the red people for sleep are just the lazy ones that need lots of extra sleep, but we're going to have to see when the regime kicks over what we're going to... Oh yes, we meant to do this, weren't we? Free time there, and eat can stay there, actually, but they only need a 1 hour shower. Okay, here we go into free time, and everyone is filing out of the canteen to do whatever they please. There's quite a few prisoners actually trying to... Looks like they're all trying to steal some spoons out of the canteen. The actual metal detectors are going crazy at the moment. Wow, I've not seen this active in a while, if ever, actually. Wow, that's a lot of forks and spoons that people want to take out of the canteen today. That's crazy. I guess there's quite a few people that are going to miss out on their free time tonight. Right, here we go, 10 o'clock yard time, everyone's filing out into the yard. No one's really doing much, everyone's just kind of stood around. The yard in this prison comprises of all of the long little corridors on the outside between each block, you know, either the canteen, the cell blocks, or the classroom there. So everyone's just kind of moping around outside. There's plenty of phone booths, plenty of weights benches for people to use for the next hour or so. If they're actually using them. I can see lots of people using phone booths actually. There's about 4 there. Oh yeah, there's a fair few people using the weights benches as well. But they just kind of seem to be moping around a bit. Not really doing all that much. I mean, what do they actually need? They don't really need all that much actually. They've all of the needs of our prisoners are satisfied. They're all very happy. And another hour of free time, we watch our prisoners all file back indoors because they want to... I don't know what they're going to do actually. They could do anything they want to do. Some of them are going for an early night. I like this. The ones that are lazy, the ones that need the extra sleep, take the hour of free time at the end of the day to go and get an extra hour of sleep, which is really cool. I like that. They go and get an early night. And the ones that don't will just stay up, and I guess if we look, we could probably find a few watching TV or using the weights benches. I'm not sure actually, I can't actually find anyone now. But yeah, it's time to go to bed in a sec. Yeah, in the last night, I mean, we've just started the shakedown, so this isn't new shakedown stuff, but we found 11 forks and 21 spoons after that dinner time, I guess. 2 saws, a set of keys, so someone was definitely trying to escape there. A screwdriver, a drill, some cigs and some poison, and a couple of saws and a needle. Nothing major, but it's just mainly the spoons and the forks. I don't know why suddenly today on day, well, it was 94 a second ago. On day 94, everyone's just decided, you know what, let's go and steal all the forks and spoons we can. It's just a little bit weird. Okay, it's 3 in the morning, our shakedown is still underway. Let's have a quick look at the needs tab and have a look at sleep. Everyone, once again, is perfectly satisfied with sleep. And it's 3 in the morning, so that means they must have had 3, maybe 4 hours maximum sleep. And that's just a little bit weird. The fact that they have hygiene issues in the middle of the night is kind of annoying. I'm tempted to actually... Where's the regime tab? Tempted to put a random free time in the middle in case people want to get up in the middle of the night and go and have a shower or something halfway through. But yeah, they seem to be surviving quite well on just 4 hours sleep at the moment. They get a little bit of grouchy at the end of the day, and that's probably the main reason we don't want to go below this. But yeah, a little bit weird that they can survive so well on 4 hours sleep. There are a lot of people watching TV right now. Like there must be some sort of show on at 6:30 in the morning, because there were so many people just watching TV. There's still 5-10 people over there watching TV. What happens at 6 in the morning? Is it cartoons, do we think? I reckon all of our inmates are watching cartoons first thing in the morning. They seem to get up, have the shower, go to the loo, and then stick on the cartoons for an hour. Fair play to them. So, we ordered some grass. A little bit too much grass, I think. This may hold up some... Yeah, this may hold up some deliveries if we have any deliveries soon of food or anything. So that might be a little bit of an issue. But decided this area behind our prison, this needs to be turfed. I just thought, yeah, why not? And here come all of the workmen now carrying loads and loads of grass. So, just a little bit of something to do since we've got so much cash on us. May as well turf the back of the prison. Our turfing expedition has left a little bit of a traffic jam. We've now got loads of sheet metal to be delivered, followed by all of the ingredients for dinner. And dinner time is quickly approaching. I think we've got enough ingredients in the fridges to actually last us. And yeah, it looks like everyone is cooking away there, so I don't think it'll have any effect today. It would have been an issue if we turfed any more, but if I zoom out, look at how beautiful this looks now. Oh, it looks stunning. There's beautiful green grass at the back here and all along the top as well, and all along the sides. Oh, it just looks beautiful. Okay, we are just about caught up on deliveries now. We've only got 3 supply trucks sat there, and it's coming to the end of day 95 now, so I think I'll bring the episode to a close. As ever, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye now.